Hold on to your helmets, Chiefs Kingdom, because we've got a bombshell out of Kansas City that nobody saw coming. While most fans were looking at rookie minicamp expecting to hear about Josh Simmons or maybe some new wide receiver showing out, the Chiefs went and did something nobody expected. They invited Patrick Mahomes' half-brother, Graham Walker, to rookie minicamp. Yeah, you heard that right. The younger brother of the best quarterback in the world is getting a shot with the back-to-back Super Bowl champs. Now, before you think this is just a family favor, let's pump the brakes. This isn't some joke. This isn't just Mahomes helping his brother get some exercise. The Chiefs are taking a legit look at him. Graham Walker played college football at Rice. He's listed as a 6'3", 215-pound tight end, and while he wasn't a top draft pick, there's something the Chiefs saw in him to give him a shot. Andy Reid doesn't just hand out camp invites because you share DNA with Patrick Mahomes. This caught everybody off guard. Even the media covering the team didn't have this on their radar. It wasn't reported, it wasn't rumored, it just happened out of nowhere. And let's be real, this is classic Brett Veach and Andy Reid. They don't always play the flashy card, but they know how to make moves that get people talking, and that might pay off big later. Let's hear it from you in the comments. W or L, move by the Chiefs bringing in Graham Walker? Just a publicity thing? Or a sneaky smart move for future depth? Paul, do you think Graham Walker could actually make the 53-man roster? And hey, if this totally caught you off guard like it did us, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. This offseason is only heating up, and you won't want to miss a second of it. So, what do we actually know about Graham Walker? Is he just some guy with the Mahomes last name, or does he have the potential to actually make an impact on this roster? Let's break it down. First off, Graham Walker is no stranger to the game. He's played college football at Rice University, where he was a pretty solid contributor. Standing at 6'3" and weighing in at 215 pounds, he's got the physical tools to be a factor in the NFL. He's not a player you'd expect to hear about in the first round of the draft. But that doesn't mean he can't make a name for himself. In 2024, Walker caught 24 passes for 252 yards while playing for the Rice Owls. It's not a jaw-dropping stat line, but it's not bad either. Keep in mind, tight ends aren't always the flashiest players on the field, but they're key in the right system. Here's where things get interesting. Dane Brugler, an NFL draft expert, had him ranked as the TE22, which isn't exactly top tier. But, and this is important, it's not about where you start, it's about where you end up. For Walker, this minicamp could be his shot to prove that he can contribute to a championship-contending team, not just live off the Mahomes name. Now, the Chiefs already have a couple of pretty solid tight ends. Travis Kelce, the best in the game, and Noah Gray, who's quietly become a reliable piece in the offense. So why even bring in another tight end? It's all about depth, competition, and creating opportunities. The Chiefs are never satisfied with just having a good roster. They're always looking for that extra piece that could push them to the next level. If Walker shows up and proves something in minicamp, this could be his chance to stick around and maybe even surprise us all. What do you think, though? Could Graham Walker be a diamond in the rough, or is this just a short-term experiment? Drop your thoughts in the comments. All right, now that we've taken a closer look at Graham Walker, let's zoom out for a second and look at what this move really means in the bigger picture for the Chiefs. The Chiefs are all about depth this offseason, and that's not just about adding more players to the roster. It's about finding the right players who can step up when needed, creating competition at every position, and keeping the roster fresh and ready for another Super Bowl run. Yes, we've all heard about the flashy signings like Jalen Moore and the draft of Josh Simmons, but don't overlook these smaller, quieter moves, like bringing in Walker for rookie minicamp. The Chiefs have been doing this for years. They find players who might not be household names, but have the right tools to develop into something special in the right system. It's no secret the Chiefs have one of the best offenses in the league, but if they want to continue to stay on top, they need to make sure that their depth chart is just as strong as the starting lineup. And that's not only on offense. This applies across the board. Take the tight end position, for example. We all know Travis Kelce is the man, and Noah Gray is a reliable backup. But in a season where the Chiefs will be gunning for yet another Super Bowl, having multiple players who can step up if needed is critical. You never know when an injury will happen or when one player might just not have it that day. By adding Graham Walker, the Chiefs are doing more than just filling a spot. They're creating healthy competition, and at the very least, they're making sure that every tight end on the roster is pushing themselves to be better. Let me ask you, how important is depth to you as a Chiefs fan? Do you think this could be the key to another championship, or is it all about the big names? Let me know in the comments. Now, let's shift gears a bit and talk about something that isn't always the most glamorous, but is absolutely critical to the Chiefs' success: the offensive line. We all know that Patrick Mahomes is the face of this team, but without a solid offensive line, his magic can only go so far. In 2024, Mahomes took 36 sacks, the 12th most in the league. That's a number that's way too high if the Chiefs want to continue their deep playoff runs and keep winning. Super Bowls. I mean, we've all seen Mahomes do amazing things under pressure, but no quarterback can keep that up forever. At some point, the hits take their toll. So, what are the Chiefs doing to fix that? Well, for one, they've signed Jaylon Moore and drafted Josh Simmons, both moves aimed at shoring up that left tackle position. It's no secret that the left tackle spot has been a weak link in recent years. And while Mahomes is a playmaker who can work magic under pressure, the Chiefs want to make sure that he's not getting hit every other play. This is where the strategy comes in. The Chiefs know that to keep Mahomes at his best, they need to protect him. They've been investing in the offensive line to ensure that their star quarterback has enough time to do what he does best: make plays and lead this team to championships. Let's be real. A well-protected quarterback is a more dangerous quarterback. And for Mahomes, having a clean pocket is the best way to let him work his magic. This isn't just about giving him more time. It's about giving him a chance to extend plays, make the crazy throws we all love, and keep the offense humming at full speed. Now here's a question for you. Do you think improving the offensive line is the most important thing the Chiefs need to focus on this offseason? Or do you think there are other areas that need more attention? Drop your thoughts in the comments. All right, Chiefs fans, we've covered a lot of ground, but now it's time to zoom out and look at the bigger picture. What the Chiefs are doing this offseason isn't just about adding a few players here and there. It's about making moves that will set them up for success for years to come. Sure, Graham Walker, Jaylon Moore, and Josh Simmons might not be the headline-grabbing names that everyone is talking about, but the moves are all strategic. The Chiefs are making sure that they have a deep, competitive roster that's capable of withstanding the long haul of an NFL season, not just for 2025, but for the seasons after that as well. Take a look at how the team has approached building around Patrick Mahomes. While we all know Mahomes is an elite quarterback, the Chiefs aren't just relying on him to do everything. They've been building a complete team around him, from the offensive line to the defense to the depth at key positions. Look at what they're doing with their tight end group. By bringing in Walker, the Chiefs are ensuring they're covered in the event of an injury or a drop in production from their starters. It's not just about this season. It's about building a team that's sustainable for the long run. And don't forget about Mahomes himself. The Chiefs are doing everything they can to support him in staying at the top of his game. With a revamped offensive line and a more mobile Mahomes, they're making sure he has the tools he needs to continue dominating on the field. This offseason is all about depth, competition, and long-term vision. Chiefs are looking for players who can contribute today, but also players who can be key parts of the team in the future. This is how they stay on top and continue to be a championship contender year after year. So, Chiefs Kingdom, what do you think? Do you trust that these moves will help the Chiefs stay at the top for years to come? Let me know in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest Chiefs news.